The Biden administration and House Republicans are at a standoff tonight, heading toward tomorrow's debt ceiling deadline.
Denver 7's Jessica Porter breaks down what the debt ceiling is and how this political fight could impact your family.
The U.S. is a whopping $31.4 trillion in debt. Raising the debt ceiling allows our government to pay for bills that we already owe. Kind of how you might use a credit card to pay for a bill that your paycheck can't cover. And I know what you're thinking. It's not my debt. It's not my problem. But if lawmakers do nothing and the U.S. defaults on its debts, then there's not enough incoming tax money to pay for things like Social Security, government employee salaries, veterans benefits, or even Medicare benefits. And just like your credit score goes down when you miss a payment, well, so could our government's, crashing the stock market, devaluing our currency, all leading to a recession. Congress must vote to approve raising the debt limit. This is not about approving new spending. Again, this is about agreeing to pay our debts. And Republicans have decided to make this an issue. As part of his deal with some Republican lawmakers to become House Speaker, Kevin McCarthy agreed to not increase the debt limit without spending cuts. But Democrats believe a debate over spending should happen during their annual budget hearings, not now. And the White House refuses to negotiate with Republicans. For the most conservative Republicans, not raising the debt limit is a hill they may be willing to die on, meaning for the first time we could default on our debt. Now, don't panic just yet. The Treasury Department has said it will take extraordinary measures to pay our debt until at least early June, meaning this is a battle that could brew for months while our economy is in limbo. Jessica Porter, Denver 7.
And going in depth tonight, I spent some time looking back at the last time we approached the debt limit. That was in 2011 under President Obama. Now, Republican John Boehner was Speaker of the House back then, and the U.S. came so close to a default that the U.S.'s credit rating was downgraded from a perfect AAA credit rating to AA+, in fact, where it stands today. So now it costs more for the U.S. to borrow money because investors demand higher rates. Well, Obama and Boehner eventually agreed to some pretty major spending cuts as a temporary fix, but both left office before any permanent action could be taken to reduce spending.
And digging deeper now, a debt ceiling crisis is often confused with a government shutdown, and the two may sound similar, but actually quite different. I did some research and found that a debt ceiling crisis is when federal government spending reaches the limit set by Congress. Congress can choose to lift the limit, and if that doesn't happen, theoretically, the government would not be able to spend money to make payments on its debt. A government shutdown is when Congress fails to pass a federal funding bill. That bill is a mechanism in which your tax dollars are allocated and spent on federal expenses, and without that, nothing gets funded, causing the government to shut down. Well, just last month, Congress passed a $1.7 trillion spending bill to avoid a shutdown.